And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, BA, for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at center.
You know, whether it's taking advantage of wide open opportunity or attacking a mismatch, Barnes plays an important role in this offense.
Now here's Christie. And here's Flag outside. Sinks the tray.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Pass to Wembanyama. Yes, it's good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Washington missing. And by drafting Cooper Flag, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously, the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Marshall right side. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
Fox outside. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Fox. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Vassell outside from behind the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Washington outside. Pass to Marshall. The 3-ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for the Mavericks. Nembhard comes in for Marshall. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette checked in for Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Vassell. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And that one misses. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Sohan. Pass to Johnson. Five on the clock. Here's Cornette. Soft touch off the glass.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They need this. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Flag.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trail by 4. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nembhard, the pass to Bagley. Now here's Thompson. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Fox outside. Pass to Harper. Fires the three. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Now here's Fox. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Middleton. Shot from the low post is good. Middleton's got his second basket of the game. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Here's Sohan after the basket by Dallas. That one drops for him.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. he's checked in for Bagley. Washington comes in for Thompson, and Flagg subbed in for Williams. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Middleton finds Nembhard. Back to Middleton. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian, back over to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Harper passes to Fox. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Flagg outside. Sohan with a rebound. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. So for Dallas, Daniel Gafford comes in for Middleton. And Max Christie subbed in for Nembhard. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Harper. And Castle subbed in for Fox. Pass to Johnson. Now Wembanyama. Now Castle from outside the arc. Washington grabs the miss. Outside Christie. It's stolen by Johnson. Vassell outside. Castle outside. A minute 20 left in the second. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, high post. Over Gafford. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Flagg from downtown. Dallas, no good that time either. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Here's Gafford. And here's Washington. Pass to Marshall. Washington outside. Back to Christie. They still need this. Rebound San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now Washington. This one for 3. That shot missing. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Spurs out in front, leading by 14. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey, please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me the lead. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
You take a look at the Spurs, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Castle. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Flag. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Mavericks trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Washington passes to Gafford. Marshall outside. On the wing, Christie. Here's the 3. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Christie. Washington's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Fox finds Castle. Misses from close range.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Pass to Flag. Christie with a screen on Fox. Here's Flag. He's covered by Fox. Takes the 3. Christie's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the basket by Castle.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Klay Thompson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Pass to Gafford. Marshall outside. Here's Flagg. He's covered by Fox. Washington outside from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fox outside. Now here's Barnes. Takes a three. The shot comes out. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Christie. Pass to Gafford. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. Number 5, the Spurs.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
And Dallas making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Marshall outside. Fires the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Stolen by Gafford. Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Nembhard outside. Vassell against Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Nembhard. Over Fox. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Barnes. From 7 feet. And that one's good. Barnes has got 6.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Marshall outside. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And there's Fox on the assist from Barnes. He's got 6.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. Pass to Washington. Back to Nembhard. Washington, a screen on Fox. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Lets it go from deep. And no good. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
The problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Fox surveying the D. The 3. The offensive rebound. Cornette with the bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And here's Thompson for three.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Pass to Sohan. San Antonio moving the ball around. Harper misses.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Thompson outside. Now Middleton. He's covered by Fox. Nembhard for three. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 20. Pass to Harper. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The shot's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes your king and crew.
Group substitution here for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bagley. Washington comes in for Chris Middleton. Marshall, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Here's Flag. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And it's good. 2 points.
How about the soft touch from Fox, measuring the floater beautifully? Love his initiative.
Washington outside. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. Wembanyama down low, working on Gafford.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Washington outside. There's the triple. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
B.A., you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Shot clock at 2, and it's Washington missing. Castle against Christie. He shoots it. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Hits both from the stripe. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Outside Christie. They set a pick from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And here's Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. And